All right. Finally, it's been like 3 days since I finally got this all set up. Uh, I have, long story short, I have 20 coal generators. I have all of the processes built out on this building here in IKEA. For phase two, and you can see in the upper right, I finally got everything delivered. I've been screwing around with some new ideas for 8x8 grids because I want to rebuild all this. I know, crazy. Um, and so I've got tickets are constantly being made. I got two more. And so what I did was from the mall that or the factory that I have to make the smart splitters, the versatile frameworks, and the automated wiring, I ran the belts underneath this floor attached to the roof. And then I piped them up here. And some got done faster than others. So I put these smart splitters to run the overflow back down under and into the sink so that I can make use of extra product. But if we come over here and look, we can see that everything's full. And all you got to do is these smart splitters is you just come in here and say, hey, whichever belt you want to run it out of, to say just overflow so that it'll still deliver what it needs to straight and then send anything extra if the belt is backed up and just send it off like that right there. That smart plating just came in and left because it's full. So I have finally gotten to a point where I want to do the next phase. We got complete, complete, complete. And so we want to seal it. I'm just excited to see what's in unlock tiers 5 and 6. This is still so great.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more.
Okay.
Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fixit's faith in you will be strengthened.
All right. Well, we're going to have part of that ready to go, the versatile frameworks. We need to back up and watch. Let's back up and watch. Complete phase 2 of the space elevator. So cool.
Phase 2 of Project Assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fixit.
I'm going to say something that is going to be highly controversial within the ride or die factory automation game enthusiast. This may be better than Factorio. It just might be. But that being said, Factorio 2 Space Age is not out yet. So we need 2,500 versatile frameworks, and it's running. So it's just going to fill up. Let's let it go. That's fine. See, it's already got 19. That process is going. It is just fine. What we need to do, though, is unplug these two Let's get rid of that and that for now. And everything else should just automatically go and be stuck away. So I don't know. It's been a while since I've been this far. I mean, I've played before. I've gotten oil, I've gotten the trains, but 1.0, this is really... Oh, jetpack's the next thing. 3 inventory slots. Meh. The jetpack, travels through the air, increase control, fuels automatically assuming the pioneer's inventory to refuel the jetpack. Okay. Oil processing, we can scan crude oil, then we're going to be making some poly resin. It's going to start getting a little bit complex now, because oil takes in oil and then it extracts all kinds of byproducts, and it's going to be a balancing act. And same with Factorio. As soon as you hit oil, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Logistics Mark IV at 480 resources per minute, and the truck, ooh, has 48 slots and a built-in crafting bench, any fuel type. Okay. Fluid packaging. Okay, we're going to get the packager. Empty canisters, water, oil, packaged fuel, packaged heavy oil, biofuels. All right. And then petroleum power. Yeah, I've gotten there too. Fuel power generator, industrial fluid buffer, scannable deuterium. Okay, that's all in 5. Let's look at 6. Industrial manufacturing. This takes 4 in and spits 3 or 4 parts into 1, which tells me we're going to need that for some of these. Some of these are going to need 4 parts in. We'll be making computers, heavy modular frames, modular engines, adaptive control units. And then we get trains, the electric locomotive with freight cars, train stations, fluid freight platforms. And then signals is a separate one. Right. I mean, we could unlock this sooner than we wanted to. Pipeline engineering Mark II, which is basically twice as much fluid per minute. I heard there's a glitch with that, but I'm not exactly sure. Ooh, and then the Mark II blueprint, which is I think it's a 5x5. Yeah, it's a 5x5 grid platform. I don't know if I'm like super anxious to get in there, because I already did it. Why is this glowing? This is interesting. What do I want to do first? I kind of want to do the jet. I mean, I might want to do them all in order. This is going to take some rubber, which is done in oil processing. We unlock rubber. Fluid packaging is going to take plastic, which is gained from oil, plastic and rubber, which is oil. So it looks like some of these we need oil up and running in order for that to happen, except here. And we have enough to do this minus the engines, but I could probably do that anyway. It just takes rotors and stators to make motors. I might just do that. Oops. I might just do that. So we can get our trains up and going. And then here, we need computers. What does computers need? We haven't unlocked it yet. Where is that unlocked? Jetpacks. Industrial manufacturing with plastics. All right, so we're just going to go down this in the line that it wants us to do it. So I need 50. Select the milestone. I need a bunch of those. And I need 50 motors. All right, let's work on a thing at a time here. Just take it all. And we can feed it in. Oh, that's all. I needed cable. It's all right. I need the cable. No, I'm excited about all this. This should be fun. And then I need 50. So we need rotors and stators. I think it's all screws and stuff. That's not true. We need, let's grab 100 of those, and let's grab some screws, 1,000 of those, and some rods. Thousands of those, and I think we should be good to go. Rotors and stators. We can make 40. We need 50. That's fine. Yeah, I've just been going through trying to build out everything I possibly can. So one thing I want to do, because you can see we're having to make rotors, we're having to make stators, we're having to make motors, we have to make AI limiters. I really want to build, as I'm kind of dreading, I really want to build out a mall process that makes every single thing, which I should have been doing from the get-go, but I get so excited about the things like, oh, let me craft it real quick, where if I would take the time to build it out, I could just go to a box, grab what I need, which is what I've talked about and encouraged this whole time. And I'm not following my own, like modular frames. I'm going to have to make those. Got to make stators. There's a lot of these things. Basically, anything in here, I should have a process already making. Quick wire, AA limiters, quartz, silica. I should be making that. Fabric. I don't have the alternative recipe for that yet. Crystal oscillators. All these proteins. I should have a thing already made and ready to go and making those. I've been slacking off on it because, as you can see, it takes a minute to get things set up. It took me the good part of a week since I posted, the good part of a week just to get my coal figured out, built, troubleshoot, get it running, and then get the process for the phase 2 stuff to get done. Oh, hey, what's up? So yeah, it's just taking forever. Now, it's taking forever because I kind of went off script. So I use websites like Satisfactory, what is it? Satisfactory Calculator and Satisfactory Tools to say, hey, I want to make this 10 times, 10 per minute, and then it maps everything out. For my automated wiring, versatile framework, and smart plating. And it's really nice because it breaks it all down and says, hey, well, you want to do this, this, and that. Here's what you're going to need for resources. Here's how much power it's all going to consume. Here's the chunks at how you want to lay that stuff out. Why is this not going up? That's fine. And so I've kind of been, following that. Gosh, why does it do that? I don't understand. So I've been doing that. I've got 20 motors. I need 50. But yeah, now, so yeah, I want to rebuild my starter mall because it's like anything, you go into it, you learn some more things, and you say to yourself, hey, now that I've learned this new technique or unlocked something new, I want to make this other thing. I want to do it, but make it better. Let's do recipes. No. Production. I want to do, is this just not going to let me do iron? It will. Okay, let's start with concrete. If I do 10 concrete a minute, that is unacceptable because it's 30 a minute. Let's go. Gosh dang it. Let's go 100 a minute. Recalculating. I need 300 limestone in. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What am I missing for rotors? I'm missing screws. Let's go grab some more screws. Because we have 30. Oh, we have 20 motors. I need 30 more. This will give me another 40. There we go. If we look at motors, what does it need? 2 and 2. Okay, that's why it's going to take a little bit longer. So 40 rotors gets you 20. So I have to do batches of 3. Okay, so this tells me, here, I'll just switch over so you can see too. Display capture, game capture. So when I come in here and say, hey, I want to do, I want to make concrete and I want to make 100 a minute, it tells you, hey, it's going to take, you're going to need to bus in 300 limestone a minute. You need about 7 constructors, and then it's going to output whatever you tell it to do. We can also come over here and look at the power, and these 7 constructors are going to take 26 watts. Check the overview, 300 limestone for this flow, different items. 300 limestone is going to give you this, the buildings that you'll need, 7 constructors. So these visualization tools can be really helpful. So let's say if I want to do, let's do a search. Is it not gonna, there we go. I want iron plates at 100 a minute. And what you can do is, what I recommend is you try to get a number that you are comfortable with and say, I want everything to be at 100 per minute, at least for your basics, because the other one we're going to need is wire, right? We're going to need wires at 100 a minute. Oops. Come on. Oh, is it all bogging down? Because, hang on. We want wire. Come on. We want wire at 100. And then we want, this is where it gets nuts. Like for your mall, rod, iron rod, and we want screws. It's like we just start there with 100 of each. And it's going to recalculate all this stuff. But it's going to tell you total. Look, here's your limestone. You can have that on a floor or a process or just a column, whatever you want. Nice and easy. We need 50 copper ore to make all this wire. Not a problem. And oh, we forgot cable. Let's add that in because that's made from wire. Cable. And we want 100 of those per minute. And should recalculate. It's getting real laggy. So here we can see we take the wire and we bust some off, and then we split the other 200 to make these cables. So this is a really handy way to kind of visualize and lay out your folder. Tim, you talked about how do you go about mentally laying out your factory. This is one of the tools that you can use to do that. And all of these are super easy to accommodate. We can easily get 300. We can easily double this to 200 a minute. I like to find a number that I'm comfortable with and just go start there. Start with 100. And if you think, oh, well, I have lots of resources, I can get twice this iron ore. Let me jack this up to 200. But we've also got a lot of other products to add to this. Dang it. Anytime I hit the scroll wheel, that's what it does. So a very handy tool, Satisfactory tools. Another one that I really like is Satisfactory Calculator, because what you can do with that is drop your map, your save file from your computer into here. And let's see if I can find mine. R local temp data to find my local app data. Local app data. It's going to open that file on my folder, and then I go to factory game saved. Let's pull it over here. Factory game saved. Save games. Go into your number. It'll be a number for you. And then I usually sort it by latest that you got going on there. Grab and drag that over. Let me try that again. Grab it, drag it over, and it's going to take the data from that file, and it is pouring outside. And it's going to build your map in this website. It's going to take a look at everything in that save file, and it's going to take a second, but here you can see your world a little bit better. So like, okay, well, here's the desert area, and as you can see, I'm pretty much covering a lot of it. And you can zoom in and see here's my plant, here's what's in it, it's operational. Here's a resource. It's a miner Mark II, and see if it's overclocked. So you can really, it's really fun is what I use it for, is for fun. Just so I can kind of see on another screen. Here's all my coal power. It's got water. This isn't live. This is according to the save file that I just had open. Here's all my water extractors. They're doing okay. You know what I mean? So definitely some fun that you can have with some of those other types of tools online. Let's take a look here real quick. I'm gonna rebuild all this. Just don't know where to get it. I was trying to get. How many tickets do I got? 3 more tickets. I was trying to build a 4x4 or an 8x8, but for some reason, and these are in the corners, right where I started. I mean, they're all in the corners, so I just get so frustrated when I come in here and I want to build it. And we go blueprints. If I hit northeast, right, that's the blueprint for that square. and I try to snap it. I try to snap it onto here. It has a gap. Come on. I don't know if you can tell, but it has a gap because when I try to put it on, let's just build it. It fits here, but it puts a gap here. And I'm like, what the heck? And so, which is fine, but when I come in here, I mean, it's not fine. To do the other southwest, it's going to overlap because this one's right. But I don't want them to overlap. It's just a pain. So I got to figure that out. I got to figure out why it's doing that because that's no bueno. That is no bueno because I wanted to just start. I've got this open space here. I'm like, oh, I could put them all here. It's right close to this power station. It's kind of central to everything else. I didn't want to put it over here because I've got some gas area there I didn't want to get into. And I thought, let me just put it here. It's always something. Anyway, this is only 26 minutes. Let's go over. I'll show you in the dark. I do this. I'll show you what I got going on as far as my IKEA mall. Now I'm not going to dismantle all this because as you can see, I still need versatile frames, but I'm going to ship the rest of that into some storage containers in the mall. So if I do need smart plating or I do need automatic wiring to manually make something, I can do that. But it's kind of a mess. I got 3 miners of copper. I got coal clear out here, and it's bust all underneath this bottom floor. Got all the iron. But it really got messy underneath here. And then I had to pass things, and it's fine. I don't mind it. It's all underground, right? But you can see everything's backed up, which is great. I want it to be. That means I'm not waiting on resources to make something. I'm waiting for my end processes to make the thing. So everything's backed up here because here we're making modular frames, and those take a minute to make from upstairs, and those get passed down here to the smart plating. Smart plating comes into here, and then we have this other versatile framework upstairs, and it comes down, but it needs all these other things. So this was a little frustrating to build. I don't know if I will do this again in this format, just because I think, one, it took a huge amount of space and resources to make, and I think I can get it more compact and more efficient. See, I've got just a ton of extra product being made, and it's spaced all out, which it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's fine. It's my thing. It's my process. I did it, but I know I'm gonna have a lot more processes. This is the long one, I think. Or no, it's the next one. This one's the long one. Copper wasn't bad just because it's just making wire and cable. It was pretty short, but it needs a lot of cable or a lot of wires. It needed like 16 wires to be done. Why are you yellow? So this indicates that they've got product, but it's not able to deliver it out fast enough. And that's probably because the whole line is backed up, or I didn't connect something right. I don't know. But I don't know. I kind of like this process of building in a 4x4 and having it all done that way. I don't know. We'll see how it goes in the future. Let's just go home. So, yeah, when we come back, I'll have the mall all built out, the new mall, because I really need to. I need to just break down every stupid thing on its own level and its own process and its own thing and have a building that's reach to the skies and just do it. But I'm not going to dismantle the current one because I'm going to be pulling resources from all of this in order to do that. You know what I mean? So I'll build it all up, somehow fix this. I wonder if I just need to. But so the problem, so we know that these first two are bad. So let's clear the designer. And if I come in here with 3, I mean, it can't go any more over than that corner and that foundation. Right? That's just how it, you stop. That's just how it goes. And it's taken up the whole, I can't get it into the corner anymore. So we'll just keep building it. As long as I can. Keep hearing animals and growling. Okay, let's get the walls. I just did basic walls. The idea is to just be able to stamp this down and have the next floor ready to go. And then I was coloring them this color just for funsies because I'm emo while being in the dark. And now if I save this, this was northeast 4x4. Yep, I know. That's where I want it. And I want to select the icon 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. And I have these kind of purple color. That's fine. Save blueprint. Hey, it already exists. Yes, overwrite it. And so now when I go in the dark all the way out here and rebuild this, will it be correct? And we did northeast. See, it still has a gap. What the frick? Why? I wonder, let's take this off blueprint mode and then hit control. I wonder if it's got something to do with some of these are these messed up? You know what I mean? Like, am I trying to snap it on the wrong? Doesn't look like it. And now when I hit 3, snap and zoop. It's all lined up. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Anyway, that's okay. We're now into phase 3. It's gonna take forever to get those made. It's gonna take forever to get those made. Because if I go into my calculator, what are they even? Come on. Let's go find out what they are. It's going to take forever. This is the part of the game where you just, everything's fine for the first couple of milestones, first few milestones. It's not difficult to get. And then you're just like, oh my gosh, what do we need here? Oh, I was trying to. You see how bad I got sidetracked? 20. This is going to be 28. That's just ridiculous. Let's see again. If I had this in a building on a floor, it would automatically just do it. It's all right. Let's get the jetpack done. Maybe the jetpack will be helpful in doing the new building, and maybe I'm just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way in the building. Okay, we need screws and just build it instead of trying to blueprint it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Burn? More rotors. We got 24. We got 25. Oh. I need steel pipes. Let's go get some steel pipes. That's what I needed. How many do we have? 28. I don't know if this is going to be enough because it takes 2 to make 1 rotor or motor. So 50 minus 28. We need 22. Oops. 1, 2. Now let's keep going until we get this. Might as well make something more impactful on this video than just showing you what I've already done. Delicious beverage. What can we make it? 8, 9, 10. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to list out everything that I can make by hand, put it into the thing, and find out everything that I need to make that. And then do it again for all the things I can't make by hand. I don't know what those would be. 17. We're almost there. We just need 22. It wouldn't be a problem if I could just go to a storage, pick up a stack of stators, a stack of rotors, a stack of ender products than what I've got to do now. Here we go. Oh, I need more. Do I need more screws? What is screws and what's the other product I need? Oh, parts, rotor. Okay. That's what I'm missing. Here we go. Rotors. Just want this to hit 22. There we go. Let's make the motors. Oh, it takes 11, 12 hammer strikes per thing. This is part of the reasons why it takes so long, but it's still faster than a machine would do it, and an assembler. So that's what it is. I tell you what, the most exciting thing I was trying to get out of the next couple of phases is expanding my inventory size, but I don't know if it's going to get much bigger than that. Well, I think because they implemented a new thing, the dimensional basket or something weird, where I don't need to have everything on me. As long as it's in the dimensional basket, I can pull from it to make things, but you can't find any SAM ore yet, so I'm kind of stuck. 4, 3. Dose. Uno. All right. Now we should have the 50. Let's check 50 right there. 50 motors. And we should have it. Let's add it. Let's deliver it.
Milestone reached.
Cool.
Fixit has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
Okay. I need 5 more motors. 5 more motors. So that's 10 of these. I just want to make it. Now, I don't think there's third person view in this. Let me just say that. I think it's only first person view. Why? There we go. 2, 3, 4. What more? And I don't think it runs on coal. I think I have to use a fuel. We're going to find out. Oh, I got to make the motors. Idiot. I got them there listed that I can make 5, but I didn't make 5. It happens. I couldn't imagine streaming this. Nobody's going to watch this. Unless you're somebody cool like everybody else. It's fine. I don't need followers. Doing it for fun. Jetpack 1. There it is. So we come in here to our inventory. Control click and it adds it to the backpack. But fuel is automatically. The preferred fuel types will be used if available and can be set in the equipment inventory. Can I use this? No, it says. A big X. Nope. How about all the coal? Nope. So that's the next thing is we have to go in and unlock oil processing to make fuel. And I'm going to get there when I get there because I got to make another 50 of those. And what is this? Copper sheets. I have all the rest of this. I just don't, I need to make 50 more motors. So let me do that. Start on the process for this other stuff and get oil kind of going because I have to figure some stuff out. And I know on my map, there is some oil, I think right here. I think there's oil right here. Yeah, I remember I passed by it. I've used it in this area before. So I might, we're going to need water. And I mean, the best place to do it is clear out here. There's a couple of islands that have a bunch of oil on them. Clear out there. Or is it here? Somewhere along in here is a bunch of oil. So I might just do that, which would give us a good reason to use trains to go clear out there and pick up and deliver. So I got to think about some things, figure out why this hot mess isn't working. I just wanted to quickly put up a level. Let's just clear it. Fine. You're not going to work. Oh, I don't know why it's not working. Clear the designer. And then I was all excited about that. All right. There we go. So there you go. There's a video.